Robot vacuums promise freedom from floor cleaning, but not all deliver that in the same way. Some save time, others add small tasks you did not expect. And today, we explore 7 robot vacuums with very different approaches to cleaning. Let's see how each one fits into everyday life, where it helps most, and where expectations should stay realistic. When we think about robot vacuums that claim to do everything, the real test shows up in busy homes. Well, this L50 Ultra feels built around that idea. Suction reaches 20,000 pascals. And in real life, you notice it most on carpets where dust settles deep rather than sitting on top. Battery capacity sits at 6,400 mAh, which often means close to 200 minutes. So larger homes usually get cleaned in one pass. What makes daily use easier is how it handles obstacles. It can cross steps up to 2.36 inches, so rugs and door tracks rarely stop the run. Corner reach improves with extendable arms, which helps along walls where dust likes to hide. Mopping feels more serious since the dock washes pads with 167 degrees Fahrenheit hot water, then dries them. Still, the base station is tall and wide, so it fits better in homes with spare space. After that kind of power-focused approach, Roomba Max 705 feels more familiar and steady. Instead of chasing extreme suction numbers, this one focuses on repeatable results. Dual rubber brushes handle pet hair well, which keeps tangles low and maintenance simple over time. Navigation uses Clearview Pro LiDAR, and movement feels measured rather than aggressive. Dirt Detect adds a smart touch by spending extra time in areas you walk through every day. The auto-empty dock stores debris for up to 75 days, which suits people who prefer hands-off upkeep. Weight sits around 7.5 pounds, so lifting or moving it never feels awkward. Matter support also helps if Apple Home, Alexa, or Google Home already run your place. We think this model makes sense for routine cleaning, especially if reliability matters more than advanced mopping systems. At this point in the list, it makes sense to talk about homes with tight spaces and mixed flooring. Saros. 20 Sonic feels built for that scenario. Height stays at just 7.98 centimeters, so it slides under beds and sofas where dust usually builds up unnoticed. Suction climbs to 36,000 pascals, which sounds excessive until you see how it pulls grit out of carpets that look clean already. Mopping uses Viberize 5.0, and the Vibration Plus Edge extension helps scrub rather than just wipe. One feature that changes how it moves around is the liftable chassis, which can clear thresholds up to 8.8 centimeters. That matters in older homes with uneven floors. Dock care also feels serious, since mop pads get washed with 100 degrees Celsius water and dried with warm air. We think this suits homes with pets and furniture gaps, though setup takes time. Debot X11 Omnicyclone. Right after that, Debot X11 takes a different approach, especially around sustainability and edge work. Instead of disposable bags, the Omnicyclone station uses a bagless system, which reduces recurring costs over time. Suction reaches 19,500 pascals, paired with strong airflow, so debris lifts quickly rather than scattering. Mopping uses a roller system that spins at around 200 revolutions per minute, and constant water flow helps with dried spills in kitchens. Edge cleaning feels more deliberate thanks to its suspended roller design, which presses closer to walls. Threshold climbing reaches about 1.57 inches, enough for most door tracks. Battery capacity allows coverage up to 10,700 square feet with recharge cycles. Built-in voice control adds convenience, though not everyone will use it daily. We think this model works well for large homes where edge dust and frequent mopping matter most. Now shifting to something far more ambitious, Mobius 60 feels designed for homes where pets, carpets, and thresholds create constant challenges. Suction reaches 30,000 pascals, and paired with its pressure retention system, it seals better on carpets, which helps pull out hair that sits deep. What really changes movement is the StepMaster 2.0 system. It can clear obstacles up to 3.14 inches, which covers door tracks and furniture legs that stop most robots. Mopping feels purpose-built, since 3 interchangeable pads handle grease, moisture, or general cleaning. Navigation adapts too, lowering sensors to fit under sofas, then raising them for open areas. The base station handles washing with 100 degrees Celsius heat, which helps keep pads fresh after heavy use. We think this suits busy homes with pets, though battery life around 40 minutes means recharge cycles matter. At this stage, it helps to talk about expectations. Not everyone wants a complex dock or layered automation. K5 Ultra feels aimed at people who want daily help without committing to a high-cost ecosystem. Body height stays around 3 inches, so it slides under sofas, beds, and low furniture where dust and pet hair usually sit unnoticed. Suction now reaches 6,000 pascals, which works well for hard floors and light carpets, especially for crumbs and surface-level hair. Navigation relies on TOF LiDAR with 9 sensors, so mapping feels accurate even in low light and stair edges stay protected. What still feels thoughtful is the 550 milliliter dustbin, which reduces how often you empty it. Mopping uses washable cloths with reusable or disposable options, which keeps upkeep flexible. Carpet detection helps too. With the mop attached, carpets get avoided, and without it, suction boosts automatically. Voice and app control keep things simple for daily routines. Ending the list here makes sense, since X10 Pro Omni sits in a middle ground many homes actually need. Suction reaches 8,000 pascals, which handles carpets and hard floors, well without sounding aggressive. What feels practical is the dual rotating mop system. Pads spin while cleaning, and they lift by 12 millimeters when carpets show up, so rugs stay dry without manual zones. Navigation relies on laser mapping, paired with an RGB camera and LED, which helps it recognize cables, shoes, and small objects when light is low. Hair management also stays under control thanks to the auto-detangling roller, which reduces manual cleanup later. Battery capacity comes in at 5,200 mAh, enough for medium to large homes with a recharge in between. The all-in-one station washes, dries, and empties automatically, which lowers routine effort. We think this model works well if you want strong automation without extreme size, though camera-based avoidance may feel excessive for simpler layouts. So that was all. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos.